friends, it's Kara from iStampin.com. How are y'all doing today? Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute card, and I just want to say that my customers are the best. I wish I could send this card to all of my customers for allowing me and my daughter Jillian to be on the Alaskan cruise. When you're seeing this video, I am going to be on the ship, my daughter and I, and we will be leaving Seattle for 7 days on an Alaskan cruise. So I will be back the following Friday. I've got content already posted, scheduled for y'all all next week. So you're gonna have some fun videos. But the other thing I just want to mention really quick is I've got an Alaskan special going on. It started on Wednesday and just a couple of days ago, and it goes through the end of the month, or on the yeah, I think there's 31 days. Is there 30 or 30, whatever? I think there's 31 days in July. So anyway, take advantage of that Alaskan special. That's just my way of saying thank you so much for choosing me as your demonstrator, supporting my business, just being an all-around great person. I couldn't have done this without you. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this card. I am going to change it up a little bit. When I made it, I was anticipating using it this way, but I wanted to put ribbon around it, so I had to change it to landscape. So I'm going to change the way the dots are going. I guess it really doesn't matter, but I'm going to try going this way. And I'm going to change up the cardstock a little bit, but this is a really cute card. It's using some old and new products, and which I think is always fun to show you how to incorporate our new products along with the products that have been in our catalog for a while. So let me show you the stamp sets that you will be using. The two are Timeless Texture. I'm using this really grungy dots for the background, and then I'm using Label Me Pretty. I didn't use this much last year, so I'm pulling it out today. For the punches, you're going to need your Starburst punch, the Label Me Pretty punch that goes with the stamp set, your 1 3/4 inch punch. This is the lovely lipstick 1/8 inch gray grain ribbon. For the ink colors, I'm going to use Pool Party. I pulled out my white craft ink and then lovely lipstick. And then for cardstock, I've got just, these are all scratch pieces, just Whisper White, Granny Apple Green, Pool Party, Gray Granite, and then this is just a thin strip of Coastal Cabana. It's a little over 1/4 inch wide. And then I've already made my card base, and this is in Crumb Cake. So let's go ahead and get started. This is actually a pretty quick card to come together, and I love it because of all the dimension. I don't know if you can see that, but we've got quite a bit of dimension going on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on the card base first. So this is Crumb Cake. It's 7 by 5, and I've scored this at 3.5. And yeah, I'll go ahead and fold it. So scored it 3.5, folded, and then burnish it with your bone folder. And I'm gonna have the card going this way. And I have this, I got this at the Container Store. It's this huge, it's by Poppin, so you may be able to get it at Staples. But it's this huge Post-it note pad, well, you know, sticky pad. So for this is a great project. So I am just going to put the paper up here so that I don't get dots at the top where I don't, or on the other side of the card. And so what I'm going to do is going to get out the white ink, and like I said, that polka dot stamp, and we're just going to go straight across the card. And this is supposed to be just a really subtle background, and you know, it's grungy, so if you don't stamp it right, that's quite all right. Okay. And this white ink does dry fast. You know, you can always take your heat tool to it, and or you can actually, you know, turn it over onto your grid paper and just kind of blot it. Okay, perfect. All we've got that done. And if you do that at the beginning, you can actually get all your other components together and this can dry. All right, so you're just gonna get out a scrap piece of Whisper White paper. The stamp sets for the Label Me Pretty is going to be this stamp right here, and then You're the Best. I'm going to use Lovely Lipstick for You're the Best. Perfect. So next I'm going to do the label in Pool Party, so some tone on tone on Pool Party cardstock. And then let's go ahead and use the Label Pretty punch and punch that out. Okay. And then for the other punches, we can just do it right now. So I've got the 1 3/4 inch punch. I'm going to do that in Granny Apple Green. And then our Starburst punch in Gray Granite. Okay, now we can start putting everything together. Okay, so for this part, if I can get it, I did put this up on Dimensionals. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. I'm making this video obviously in advance, so I got myself so organized and I'm so proud of myself that I've got 4 videos for y'all while I'm gone. Haven't ever done that before, so I'm so excited that y'all will have some stuff to watch. Okay, then the next thing is this is going to go behind the Pool Party label, and I just put a little bit of snail just right here on the Granny Apple Green circle, and then just center that like so. And then I put this up on Dimensionals. So you can either do 2 or 3, however many you think is necessary. And also, like I said in another video, there's so many promotions going on that Stampin' Up! Is offering. It's great. So we still have a little over a week left of the Designer Series paper sale. So when you purchase 3 Designer Series paper collections, you get 1 free, and there are the free paper is certain collections. It's just not whatever. So take advantage of that. And then also, if you want to get 10 ink pads for free, you would just want to join my team and start getting all of your Stampin' Up! Products at a discount, 20%, so you can't beat that. And that will be linked below also in today's blog post. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make just a little bit of a banner to go behind the Starburst. We're going to notch both ends. So I'll go ahead and do that. You can do it with your scissors if you have a punch. So when it's all said and done, it's about 3 inches long. So it's just supposed to peek out just a little bit behind the Starburst. So I'm just going to put snail on my banner. And it kind of is going at an angle. There we go. And so that's what our focal point looks like. So I hope you can see that in the fun dimension. And so let's go ahead and bring in our card base. So our white ink is dry. And so now I wrapped the ribbon around the card twice. So I would say get about 32 inches, maybe even 36 inches. You just want to make sure that you have enough ribbon to tie a bow. So you don't want to do it and not have enough. Cutting all that ribbon. Okay, so make sure that your ribbon is not twisted on the inside. And the bow's actually going to go on the right side today. Normally I have my bows going on the left. Felt like doing something different. From here, I I like to tie a knot so that the ribbon doesn't slip around. There we go. And then go ahead and tie your bow, and don't cut the tails until the very end, just in case you need to retie this. You don't want to cut the tails too short, then, you know, wouldn't work. You'd be kind of screwed in a roundabout way. Okay, so just with this grosgrain, it is kind of like a little slippery when you start to pull the bow or the tails to make the bows a little bit smaller, so you do kind of have to tighten it up. And somehow I got my ribbon twisted, but you know what? This is going to cover it up and we won't even notice. I did what I told y'all not to do. All right, so then just put snail behind your focal point. Because we already have so much dimension, I don't think it's necessary to put this up on dimensionals. If you want, you can. And I'm going to kind of do it a little bit off center because I want those banners to be going at a diagonal. So I'm just going to kind of do this a little, like I said, off center. Oh, let's see if I can cover up my twist. There we go. And if you feel like you need to put more snail on there, you can just lift it up and put it wherever you need it. All right, so now I can go in and cut the tails. And I just like to do them at an angle. And there we have it. Just a wonderful card to give to someone special. Like I said, I wish I could send this to all of y'all because you are the best. Thank you so much for supporting me with my blog, with my YouTube channel, of course, supporting me in my online store. I'm just, you know, I never thought that I would ever go to Alaska, and this is just an opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with my daughter. So have a great weekend. Join me next week. I've got some fun projects for y'all, and don't forget about my Alaskan special. Thanks, guys. Bye.